We're going to be watching replays. Last time I recorded a video, it was Artemis ranked gameplay, and I was shooting for 2350 elo, and I ended up getting it. In that video, I said, maybe later tonight or tomorrow, I will go for 2400. And later that night, I did get back on ranked ones because I really like ranked ones. And I actually did really well. And then I did really bad after that, but we don't really need to worry about that. We'll just look at the good ones. So I was playing Spirit Realm, Showdown, Duel, whatever the heck these casual game modes are. And then I was like, you know what? I want to play some ranked. So let's get started. Let's take a look at the replays. Let's analyze. How do you get to 2400 with Artemis? What does it take? Oh, this is ridiculous. Don't even get spoiled down there. But this is an absolute slaughter. Alright, so we're up against Autumn with a 5, so it's completely unreadable. Ought 5 him. So far, he's hit me about... Actually, it's pretty even. It's not that bad so far. Let's see if we can find some patterns and maybe analyze what made this game so good. Good dodge from him, but then he jumps afterwards, makes him easy to stare. I'm on the wall. I just kind of dodge right up because I don't think he's going to react, and he doesn't. Good sidelight. Weird weapon throw read, but it did work, and he weapon starved me. But can he hit me while I find my next weapon? That's the question. Answer, no. And he's dead. Because he was bouncing up and down so much, I was like, what if I just answer? And it worked. So now I've got Lance. Tossing it, looking for the next weapon. Can't find it. Staying with Lance. Getting end lighted. Alright, what do I do to punish? I hit the dare into end light. Pretty optimal punish. Can't get too much more than that with Lance. Go upwards. He doesn't read it. He also misses the D-sig. That's actually kind of unlucky for him. Like, I feel like he almost should have got that. Somehow he hit that one. You know, I think that's fair, right? He got an unlucky D-sig and then a lucky D-sig right after. That's wild. He got hit and he just stood still, so I side-sigged him. This guy is too indecisive and too slow. Punish, sidelight, dare, okay, and then a Sarah read. Whiff by me, but I get it anyway because he's on spear. He can't hit that range as fast as I can with Lance D-light. Let's see what he does here. He's got no dodge right now, so he probably just dies. Never mind, I saved him because I'm a little bit of a chump off stage. But I'm smart enough to weapon throw on his head, obliterating him, and moving on to the next game. So that was game 1. I think it's only a 3-game win streak. I think that was all it took to get from 2350 to 24. Okay, so we got Autumn down. Next is Ice. It's also a very dominant game if you notice the spoilers at the bottom. I really was just in the zone. I played my ranked 1s for the video, and then I got on 2s with my friend for a really long time. And then I started tweaking out and throwing. So I got off for a bit, came back, played some casual 1v1. And then suddenly I was just fired up, so I hopped back in here. And then look at me just absolutely decking these guys. Absolutely destroying them. Okay, so he whiffs. He spot dodges, I don't read it. I'm going high to recover over the side. Let's see if I do something else. No. I did the exact same thing 3 times and he only punished it once. Good sidelight for me. And a good read, dude. I knew he was going to land and dash at me, so I just side sig. Really good ground pound attempt that looked like it was going to hit. That one also kind of looked like it was going to hit. Don't get read by the orb. Hit an end light maybe here. Nope. Would have worked if I just did it, but I hesitated. And then he kicks me. That would have been a kill if I ground pounded, but I misinputted it. Let's see if he can ground pound me here. Nope. Side sig? Yep. I knew it. I know myself too well. Artemis Lance side sig is way too good. The way that it like moves you backwards after it hits is really, really good. It's kind of like a built-in movement tool, which most sigs don't have. Get around the end sig, punish clean. He attacks to the left, but I just don't drift through him, so he doesn't get it. And now I should punish sidelight dare, and I get it, as I expected. And then I dared for no reason. I kind of just didn't want to land without attacking, and I got hit for it. He probably kills me here if he's smart with like a side air or something. He really should have hit me there, I feel like. That was horrible from me, but it doesn't matter. This guy just doesn't know what he's doing at this point. Like, dude, this is the kind of game where you get so far ahead that you just start doing whatever the heck you could even think of. Like, just start randomizing your moveset. Your option select. Alright, that was a good nair from him, but it doesn't matter because I have a big giant lance poking his butt. That was a good nair. This could be a gimp for him, but he's just not daring enough. I meant that like D-A-R-I-N-G, but I also meant it like D-A-I-R-I-N-G. Like he could have actually literally used the move dare, while simultaneously being more daring, and he probably would have had a better result. I don't know why I keep throwing my lance in the air. I do know why, actually. I think it's because I saw Koslix post about it one time, and I've just been doing it ever since. Koslix influence. That was a really good end light read. I don't know what to do there, though. I feel like after I D-light, I just can't get anything else. And I did see a tweet about Lance not getting a lot off of dodge reads, which seems a little bit true sometimes, but it also can kind of like 0 to death you. So I don't know. I don't think it needs a buff. I saw someone calling for a buff on Lance, and I thought that was ridiculous. That was a good read. He just didn't really do anything. I think the buff idea was dumb, but like, okay, lots of D-lights here, and an N-Sig somehow. Absolutely just smacked and slapped. Anyway, people calling for Lance buffs, kind of wild to me. Like, really stupid, actually. Like, really, really stupid. Lance does not need big, long strings. It's already good. But I understand what they're talking about. It doesn't get as many guaranteed hits off of dodge reads. I think it doesn't need them, so it doesn't matter. That was a nice little start from me. He didn't dodge, so I just went for like a soft read. Something that's hard for him to wake up out of. Something that covers the common dodge. Also covered nothing, which is what he did. Couple nairs. Got a really good lead here already. 70 damage. Good sliders. This guy floats a lot, and it actually started on a huge loss streak after this against this guy. After winning this game, I lose like 2 or 3 in a row against him. He just jumps around really short height with bow, and it's really weird and scary. This is the only game I had him figured out. And I think even this one was really close. But see what he's doing? He's just like, it's a lot of whiffing and then like jumping and staring, and I just don't know what to do about it. Here it comes again. Oh, that time he sidelighted, he mixed it up. Which is why I was able to hit him. When he stays on the ground, I can hit him pretty well. But once he starts hopping and staring me, I really just fumble, crumble, dumble. That was a good read. I honestly don't know why that didn't work. That was a horrible read, and I'm so lucky I didn't get punished. So this situation, I think you probably just want to go for a Sair somewhere. But instead, I'm just freaking out and jumping and missing. That was so bad, but luckily he just stood still and took it, so. He could have easily, like, moved out of that. That was a good read. I like that attempt, but he did wake up out of it. He did punish it. So many bow Sairs hitting me. How do I avoid this? I think I need to stop trying to catch his landing. I keep waiting for him to touch the ground, and every time he's about to touch the ground, he just jumps again or attacks. And I keep thinking he's just going to land, which he just doesn't do. That time he did, but he was so far from me it didn't matter. When someone does a sig like that on the corner, it's so hard to not jump into it, because you have such limited wall space. That was some good side play, I think. I like that, but I keep getting Saired when I'm trying to, like... I don't know what's... It's weird, though, because, like, at the same time, I'm getting Saired, but... Oh my gosh. I have to interrupt my train of thought there. Because that was horrible. I weapon through, and then I tried to end light, but I picked up my weapon and then just stood there, and it sucked. Okay, good side sig, I guess. I think I just kill him here with something stupid. Yeah, okay. That wasn't even stupid, though. That was a good option. That actually works a lot. It's kind of like an alternative to going for a D-light ground pound. Flinging out a spin kick. It's hard to keep up with my gameplay. It's hard to keep my thoughts in line with my gameplay while I'm watching this. Because I feel like I have so much I can say, and so little time to say it. But I'm not going to do this in slow-mo or anything. I don't want to do that. So we're just going to talk as much as possible. Say everything that can come out in time. That was just good play from him. I don't know what could have been done different there. I'd have to rewatch it. He's kind of beating my ass here, but I actually read him finally. I get the little loop on him. That almost worked, which was really smart. Missed dare. Good sidelight. I actually didn't think I had that in me. Alright, so now it's tie game. I think what I need to be doing here is... Okay, well, not getting hit by aerials. He just got a humongous lead off of that. It was like 4 axe hits. I feel like I need to nair more, so let's see if I do that. Okay, instantly did like 3 nairs, 4 nairs. That D-light would have been good if I turned the other way. I don't know how I even win this. No punish. I'm just getting clobbered. Finally, I hit a D-light, which brings him almost to kill percent. So even though he has a big lead, it doesn't really matter that much anymore. That was really good because he jumps a lot. That's something I need you to remember. That should have worked, but that ground pound should have been the end, but it whiffed. And for some reason, he just loves to stay in the same area. So even though I completely whiffed a ground pound in his face, he just let me do another attempt at it. I don't know why he does that. I don't really want to slow-mo or rewatch, but I do kind of want to look at a little bit of this. I feel like what I need to do is stop trying to catch his landings and also expect him to jump out of like every interaction. Like right, he jumps after whiffing. Okay, that time he attacked twice. Jump, hit me, gets hit, jumps, or dodges up, same thing. Dodges up. Alright, let's see. Something to do with his jumping is just really weird to me. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Jump. Does he jump? And he jumps and attacks, but I'm jumping too, so I don't know. It's too much to pay attention to. It's too hard to analyze. You kind of have to look for patterns instead of like specific instances of things. And the pattern is not immediately clear to me. All I know is it's something to do with jumping. Maybe we can figure it out before the replay ends again. Okay, what does he do here? Does he jump? He does jump, but it's a good jump. Gets him over my weapon throw. Oh, this is game, though. See, I don't know. Guys, I'm not a coach. I don't really know how to analyze this. Sorry. I guess that's it. I hit 2400 off that. And then after that, this is the bad part of the story that we're not going to get too far into. Actually, we are going to talk about it a little bit because it's kind of interesting. It's a good story. So, after I win this is 2400, I'm like, great. Let's go for a peak. Lose. 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 I just completely lost to him 3 times in a row. 4 times in a row, actually. Never mind. So, I beat him for 2400, lost to him 4 times in a row. Then I lose to Thug 360 of all people. I think I usually beat this guy. He is pretty good, though. I'm not trying to trash talk. But I kind of own him, so I shouldn't lose that. And then I go back to playing 2s. And I think I'm pretty calm this point, and then we get really good, and we beat like we beat Radish and some guy that might be holding him back. I don't know. Maybe this isn't a good win, but to me it felt like a good win because it's Radish. I feel like beating Radish no matter what is a pretty good win, no matter who his teammate is. And his teammate didn't seem bad. I just feel like obviously they weren't a pro. And then we get up here, we beat these guys, and we get I think we get 2400 as well in 2s. So climbed to 24 in 1s, tanked, freaked out, went to 2s, and then I kind of became like really good and smart and like chill, and then we ranked up in 2s. So the next ranked session of ranked 1s actually might be pretty good because I feel like last night through my ups and downs in 1s and my success in 2s, I feel like I learned some lessons. I think it'll be good.